Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 33 of our Supersize Your Business annual challenge. All this month, we are talking about confidence and how that impacts your ability to grow and build and supersize your business. And this first week, we're working on the foundations of competence. And today's topic is the confidence, competence connection and how you can create a loop that helps to increase your confidence and give you better results in any area and aspect of your life. So, what are some things about confidence and competence? How are they related? How are they interconnected? Well, first and foremost, you can't fake your way to success, right? You have to acquire skills and get better at certain things that are required in order to be successful in any area and aspect of our life, especially in business, right? You know, how many people are going to win the lottery and just be financially set for the rest of their lives? Very, very, very small fraction of the population. So the rest of us are going to have to figure out the things that work to help us create the lives that we want. And one of those is confidence and competence. Now, when it comes to confidence, we are going to today, I'm going to talk about how small wins can create that loop. And I'll give you an example from my life. When I first joined corporate America, and after I lost my first corporate job, I had the opportunity to switch industries. Of course, I didn't know anything about that industry. I'm not going to share what the industry is because it was a great job. I got a $40,000 signing bonus. And this was back in the, it was the early 90s actually. And all kinds of things. I made a ton of money. It was a great job. I was the first and only female that had ever done this job for that company and actually in the entire industry. So that was pretty cool. But there were a whole lot of things that I wasn't confident in because I was new to the industry. And I just built on the skills that were transferable. And I don't know how I decided to do this. Probably because it had worked for me in the past. I just decided to say, okay, what are all my skills and abilities? What can I already do? And how does that relate to this new industry compared to my old industry? Maybe I learned that from my, I don't know, engineering education or management or leadership education or marketing education. I don't know. Maybe I learned it from college. Hey, if it works in this situation, I can apply it to this. But that gave me a really good taste of the power of switching industries and switching roles in my career, and it advanced my career light years faster than the people that stayed in the company that we joined out of college, because it was a very big Fortune company, like probably in the top 10 nowadays, maybe not with the AI and everything. I don't track those things anymore. So we want to keep in mind that we can do something, and then even though we're not confident in it, like I was very, very nervous. I gotta lie, I was super nervous and scared to switch industries. But when I put together all of the skills that I could use, they matched and aligned with what the company was looking for. And that gave me enough confidence to go through the job interviewing process, land the job. And then once I was in it, I was going to figure it out, because that's one of my favorite things to tell myself is no matter what comes up, I'm going to figure it out because the universe is rigged in my favor. I don't know if you believe that or not, but that belief has served me well as well. So today we're going to pick one skill. You knew this was coming. This is our action item. That if we acquired that skill or just improved it a little bit in our life, would make a huge difference in our business and our business results. What skill would that be for you? So just identify one business skill. I'm going to say one that would increase your executive confidence, right? Because we all have to think like the owner and be the owner in order to create that in our lives. Maybe it's financial analysis. Maybe you're like, okay, I've been squeaking by with the minimum knowledge possible, but if I really understood how this stuff worked, I would probably ask better questions, make better choices, etc. Maybe it's strategic planning. Maybe you just are using a model that you learned from somebody else and you're like, it doesn't feel like it fits for you. And so you need to learn more in order to feel more confident in that area of what are we going to do next. Negotiation is probably one of my favorite areas to improve in because it's got such incredible power for us to do collaborations with other people and joint ventures and reach the people that we're here to reach and serve much, much faster than if we're trying to do it all on our own. And that requires some negotiating skills, right? Negotiation skills. Same with hiring and letting go of people, right? Which is our most valuable resource because they're not just a resource, they're an asset to our organizations. If you treat them that way and see them that way, guess what you get? Massive, incredible value for them and for you working with you to build and grow and supersize your business. Tools we can use to do this to increase our confidence. There are so many online learning platforms. My favorite right now is the school platform. There are a couple 100,000 communities on the school platform. Anything you want to learn, any skill, anything you're interested in, there is, I would almost guarantee a free group for that right now. And you can go on. I don't even know how many courses are on the platform right now. It's got to be hundreds of thousands. And so I have found I went on there for my Supersize Your Business community to really build a real life community there. And I'm finding all kinds of things that I didn't even know I needed and wanted to learn to enhance my capability. And I'm doing those things. I probably spend as much time doing those things right now as I do building my community, which here's my shameless, not shameless plug for joining the Supersize community. That's where we do the annual challenge. That's where we have the discussions. That's where we talk. That's where we build and grow and hold one another accountable, but also mastermind and help one another to create the businesses that we want. So something to think about today. What skill, ask yourself, what skill have I been avoiding because I'm intimidated by it? To me, AI popped into my head immediately. I'm like, yep, that's the one. So guess what skill I'm going to work on today? And I'm committing to figuring out some of this month. It's a huge area. I'm not going to even pretend that I don't ever want to be an expert in AI, but I want to be able to use it to enhance who I am and create, and automate some of the things that I do automatically. If I could automate my video processing, I would be in seventh heaven, I think, because it would give me back an hour and a half, 2 hours of my day, which, somebody else is definitely more qualified than me to process it. I just need it done today in a timely manner. And it's hard to find someone that will do that for you. All right. And then finally, what's one small skill that I can master today or this week or this month for sure that would, let's do it this week. What is one small skill I can master this week that would boost my confidence and give me a quick confidence boost? I'm going to say AI help is one. If you do not set morning intentions, have a morning routine, have habits, do affirmations, listen to tools and meditate and all these things, by creating a simple practice like that in the morning and gratitude at night, that alone will change your life and change your business in the positive way forever. Think about people that you admire that have confidence. I guarantee I made a list of 10 people's initials like that because I admire so many people. Think about the people that you're following and watching and giving your attention to. You obviously admire something about their confidence. What about that? What skill do they have? And are they demonstrating? Maybe it's critical thinking. Maybe it's problem solving. Maybe it's a tool or a framework that they share. Whatever it is, who are some people that you admire? What is the skill you admire them for? And how could you incorporate a little bit of that or develop that skill for yourself to give yourself more confidence? For engagement, let's just share one skill that we're committed to developing this month in order to increase our competence and our confidence. Mine's going to be AI. I'm going to get to know Claude, start to train Claude, and help him do the things for me, like create graphics and things that are super hard with my visual challenges for me. And then all I have to do is have somebody or me proofread them and make sure that they are me and my thoughts and ideas, and to get those things out there in a timely manner. That is one of the big holdups on my school community is I need graphics for certain things. And I used to be really good at those kind of things, but I'm visually challenged these days, and it makes it something that I don't have the skill to fix. Maybe I'll get some robotic eyes one of these days. All right, that's all I've got today. If I can help you in any way, ask. You can message me directly and get me directly in the school Supersize Your Business school community. If you would like to be a part of that, just put community in the comments below, and I will send you the invite and the link. Free right now, so it's probably the perfect time to get in. All right, have an awesome day, and I'll, of course, see you tomorrow.